What how did you begin to even, open up to her? Like, was it just the words? Did you think about Vivien Leigh or anybody else doing it?
Oh, of course. Well, when you play those, they're not just great roles, they're great plays. And they're stories that carry with them kind of huge cultural baggage. And, I'd seen that film many, many times. But I'm working with Liv Ullmann, and and it was an amazing. Joel Edgerton was Stanley, and it was such a great cast. And Liv wants to see it. She wants to. She doesn't want there to be a second that is not truly felt. So you couldn't even edge your way in. You just had to had to belly flop into the play.
Did you learn anything about yourself doing her?
Did I learn anything about myself doing her? That's not a question I ever ask myself. Possibly. That's more something I talk to my analyst about. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Possibly. I mean, when you play those big roles, when you play Hedda Gabler or Blanche or Medea or Electra or any of those roles, you would get expanded by the experience. So you have greater capacity, I think, afterwards.
I think so, because I swear to God, I mean, I just don't know how it doesn't affect you to a certain degree.
Oh, my hair fell out. That was we were meant to go to Broadway. We were at BAM and we were meant to go to Broadway with it, and my hair was falling out, and I just had to go home.
What?
Yeah.
Why did your hair fall out?
I think it was just the stress of it. It was a very, very intense production. Didn't have alopecia, but it was just like
No, I know. You were stressed out, and you can only be Blanche for so long.
Yeah. It's not a happy place.
Because the point I was going to make, though, is I saw Al Pacino do American Buffalo.
Did you?
In Boston when I was in college. And I think that the time between when he did that and he did Scarface was a little too close, because I felt that he was still kind of talking with a slight Cuban accent. So I guess
he's my hero. He's my hero.
He
and Jenna Rollins, I think, and Lucille Ball.
Why Pacino? What is it about him?
He is so bold, and he really he pushes the envelope all the time. But then I watched Heat again the other night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, he's so sexy and so present and so alive, and Dog Day Afternoon. I mean, he is just.
Isn't it interesting, the young Pacino versus the old Pacino? It's really wild to see, like, emotionally who, what his ranges become. And I think what he was when he was younger. He was so wide open and so sensitive and so engaged and visceral. And then he kind of went through some other, I guess it's really a matter of the roles. Cause when I watched him do Jack Kevorkian, I was like, oh my God, he can still go pretty fucking deep, man. He can still really do it.
But it's also, I loved his work in The Irishman. I loved all of them and the movie generally. Yeah. But, he is so present. I want to be on the other end of that gaze.
Well, why can't you be? Get into it.
Okay.
You get in. You better do it soon. Lucille Ball, Jenna Rollins, of course.
Isn't she amazing?
Is inspired. Are you doing something about Lucy, or am I making that up?
I don't know. It's been around for a long time. I think she's extraordinary.
What is it about her that you love so much?
What isn't there not to love?
No, I know. But like specifically, what do you respond to? I mean, she was funny, but like, if you can say that it's because, Pacino is so present, which is very succinct. What about Lucy?
I think she's so, someone who has the level of talent that she has, it could be a monologue. You watch her perform, and she is in an absolute dance with the people that she's working with, and she elevates them, they elevate her, and you can tell that they're making that moment together. Sometimes with people like her, you think the spotlight's on her and everyone else around her fades away, but she brings everyone else up with her, and I think that you can just tell there's a profound generosity, not only towards her fellow actors, but towards the audience. I just so admire that. Apart from her,
she was very good at sharing a stage, because she was so great at comedic takes. A lot of her stuff was silent. or
Totally.
facial or beats of timing that she would let someone else have
Yeah.
them. It's kind of fascinating. So, okay. So now I think we did it.
Did we? Now, did you press record?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. I've got to come back next week.
What do you, no, we're going to do a weekly thing now. We're not going to, we're just going to check in.
I'll be your UK correspondent.
That'd be great. But
there's not much going on here, though.
The Oscars, that was, before I go, are they prominently displayed somewhere or do you just hide them?
There it is. Is that what you're referring to? The owl?
No, the Oscars, the Academy Awards.
Academy Awards. It's in a box somewhere.
Okay, enough said. Good for you. I just wanted to make sure that you were hiding that as well.
Yes.
Yeah, in that you don't want to be reminded that you won the highest honor
of my
actor.
greatness.
What are you going to do today now? What happens?
Today?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Or yeah, whatever.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, what time is it now?
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh. Wow.
But that's early. That's really telling, isn't it?
No. What else? But no, it's not telling. We're locked in that fucking house.
I
what are you
know.
supposed to?
Look how locked in fucking house I am. Look at my roots.
Oh, it's everyone's got. We're all going to be who we are soon.
You're gonna be able to tell who's actually stayed indoors.
Mm. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for talking, and
thank you, and I hope we interface
again.
Face-to-face
we will. Yeah, we will
sometime.
Definitely. All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
How good was that? It was nice, right? God, she's fucking amazing. What an exciting conversation that was for me. I don't know what to expect, but God, she's so great. And she's great in this. She's great in everything, despite what she thinks of herself. Mrs. America is streaming now on FX, on Hulu. And despite what you may think of Phyllis Schlafly, it's interesting and it's good and she's amazing. And don't forget, nothing lasts forever, right? So how come for some itchy allergy eye sufferers, it seems like allergy season never ends? If you've had it with rubbing your itchy allergy eyes all the time, you need Pataday Once Daily Relief. Pataday contains the #1 prescribed eye allergy itch relief ingredient, and now it's available without a prescription. With Pataday, just one drop once a day works fast and lasts all day. Relief season is here to stay, people. Get Pataday online, in stores, everywhere. And now to honor Little Richard, some raw, dirty rock and roll guitar playing. Rest in peace, Little Richard. Wop bop loom up, bop bam boom. Boomer lives.